Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to aesthetically stylize your iPad with widgets and icons to give it a more personalized look and feel. We'll be using a free app to customize for widgets, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can grab the icons I'm using. So the first thing we're going to do though is just make a settings change so we can create a widget area that remains on screen. You don't have to do this, but if you want to do this, just go to Settings, then scroll down the left hand side to Home Screen and Dock. Put a tick next to More and just toggle on Keep Today View on home screen. We go back and you can see on the left hand side here there's a widget area. Next thing we want to do is grab the app to customize these widgets. Go to the App Store and do a search for Widgetsmith. You'll find two Widgetsmith apps. Go for this first one here, looks like that. The second one is a subscription method, which you can if you so wish, but the free one is fine. The icon looks like this, so once it's downloaded, just open it and you're presented with some widgets. Now we have small widgets, medium widgets, and large widgets. Let's start with a medium widget. So to create a widget, we go to Add Medium Widget. It duplicates the first one, gives it a name Medium 2. Press the new widget, then press it again, and we're taken into this stylize window. Now you can choose lots of different styles, however you want it to look. I'm going to choose this one. When I selected that, I got further customization options. So let's go to Aesthetic Theme, and you can see we get some different colors here, and you can scroll down and locate one you like. Now, if you don't see one, you can go all the way down to the bottom, which I'm doing, to Custom. Incidentally, there are some with locks on. These ones you do need to get the subscription for, but as you can see, there are plenty which are for free. And as I say, we're going to customize one. So we go to Customize the Theme. Brings us to this white window. Just go back on it, and here we have custom options. So we're in font. This is the font that is selected. You could choose a different one. We have tint color. This changes the color of the font on the background, and we have background color. And just here we have different gradients of color, and if you go right down to the bottom, you'll see all these different colors on the way, and eventually it gets custom. Press that, and here let's just pull this down just a little bit. This is the clock we're affecting. You can press in different areas to get different colors. If that's not precise enough for you, you can go to, if I scroll this just a little bit, go to Advanced Color Chooser, and it gives us this window where you can kind of just move this around a little bit, and you can see the slider underneath moves around as well. So I'm going to actually just do this manually by choosing some numbers which I checked out earlier and give me the color that I want. And there's 71, 49, and 28. There we go. Creates this color here. So what we want to do is just press plus and just make sure it's selected like that. Also, if you know the hex value, the hex number, you can just place that in there. We go back, then we go save. And here we have the custom widget. We get a couple more options such as location, clock style, hand type, and so on. Once you're satisfied, just go back. And what I like to do is change the name here purely because you're able to identify them a lot easier. So I'm going to call this Brown Clock. And you'll see why this comes in handy shortly. So that's saved. Okay, let's go to the small icon or small widget. Oops, we actually need to go to Add Small Widget, then press it again. And here, what we're going to do, we're going to add a saying, a quote, you could say. So what I'm going to do is scroll down and go to Photo. We have again the option for Aesthetic Theme. I'm just going to go straight to Selected Photo, and this will take me to my photo reels or photo albums, and I'm going to select this one I have here, Good Vibes Only. So I'm happy with that. I go back and I'm going to change this name, and I'm going to call it Brown Quote. You can of course call it whatever you want. Save. And we'll make one more small widget. We'll go into it again and we'll scroll down. Just to, incidentally, you can link it to a photo album and the widget will just rotate the photos every 15 minutes, which is pretty cool. And there's some other options you can see here, but I'm going to just select one photograph. Go to selected, choose a photo, and I am looking for this sweet little pup here. So we're going to choose this guy, we'll go back, and we'll change the name, and we'll call this Brown Pup. Save. Great. So that is the creation of the widgets. Now what we're going to do is add these widgets to the home screen. What we need to do is just go to Edit, then go to Plus. This gives us a little screen where you can find your widgets, and what we're going to do is scroll right down to the bottom, go to Widgetsmith, and this is just going to allow us to find the widgets we created, transfer them to the screen. So we go to Widgetsmith, and as you can see, it gives you the option to transfer a small, medium, and large. So we're going to start with medium. So you click Add Widget, press it again, and press it once more. And here you can see we've got the original and we've got the one we've named Brown Clock. So we add that, then just click on the screen, give it a couple of seconds. Sometimes you have to press it again. Ooh. Scroll down, that's better. And now you can see the Brown Clock. Let's edit and add the small widgets we created. Scroll down to the bottom of the list, go to Widgetsmith, we add the small one, press it again, and we'll go for a brown quote. Click once, click twice. We have the good vibes only. Let's go to Edit, let's add the final small one we created. Widgetsmith, add widget, press it once, press it twice, Brown Pup. There we go. So that looks pretty cool. I really like that. Next up, let's create some icons. So these icons serve as pointers towards these original apps. So don't uninstall any of these applications, simply move these icons to a separate screen. Now you can use the icons I'm using from the link in the description, or you can use photos from your photo reel or grab new pictures from the internet. Choice is yours. What we'll do is go to the shortcuts icon. If you don't see it, just swipe down and type in shortcuts in the search. Open that up and you'll get taken to a screen like this. Now you can see I've already made a lot of shortcuts, but if it's your first one, just go to the top and click on plus. This takes us to the new shortcut window, and we want this shortcut to open an app. So just click on the right hand side and type in open space app, enter. Beneath actions we have open app, and then on the left hand side it says open choose, and this is where you choose which app you want to open with your new shortcut. So I'm going to go with calendar, and next up we go to this round circle next to new shortcut. You give the shortcut a name, and I'll call this calendar. This will identify the shortcut in the shortcut library. Then we want to go to add to home screen. Now here we want to press this little logo and choose a photo. You can choose a file, a photo, or take a photo. We go choose photo, and we'll find an icon that looks like a calendar. So let's just have a little scroll down. I think this one. So you can move and scale it if you wish. Click use, and just here you can type in the name, or you can press an X and it will have no name or just have the icon. Click add. It says that it's added the icon to the home screen, and if we click done here, it saves our shortcut. Now if we want to make another one, just go back to my shortcuts, go to add, and let's make another one. Let's go for the same thing. So first off, we'll go to open app. That's the search on the right hand side. Underneath actions, open app, choose, and we'll select camera. Go to the round circle at the top, shortcut name so you can identify it in the library. We call it camera. Add to home screen. Let's press this little button here, and choose an icon for it. Of course, as I say, you can choose any photograph you wish. It doesn't have to be one of these icons. So we want the camera. Move and scale if you wish. Use, add it to home screen. Fantastic. Now, when I go back to the home screen, you're going to see all the icons I've created. And what I'm going to do is shift all of these icons onto the main home screen so you can see how it looks with the new stylized icons and widgets together. So there we have it. I've moved the icons across. You can see lots of new icons here, all in the same sort of style, and also in the little dock here. If I just swipe across, you can see all the original apps as well, so nothing has gone, and you can reverse this at any time by deleting all of these apps, deleting the shortcuts, and you can go back to how you were. But this for me is really nice. I feel really happy just looking at this. Gives me a nice little warm fuzzy feeling inside. One thing I'll say is with these shortcuts, they are, as I said, just shortcuts pointing to the app, so you don't get the same information. For example, you can see the mail icon here. It doesn't tell me, for example, that there are 15 emails. And the settings icon here doesn't tell me that there is, a setting update of some sort there. So just bear that in mind, but you can always flick between the two screens. Now, when you click one of these icons, of course, you want to see that it works. Let's go to the, let's say, settings. You'll get this little box saying settings shortcut. That just tells you that it's a shortcut. Now, if you get a big screen shift going to shortcuts, update your iOS, go to settings, general, software update, and make sure you've got at least 14.3 and you'll be fine from there. So hopefully that will help you customize your screen. That's the icons, that's the widgets. One last thing I like to do is just change the wallpaper, just give it that overall blended feel. So let's do that by going to settings, and let's go down the left hand side to wallpaper, choose new wallpaper. Let's go to all photos, and I will select a wallpaper I like, which is this one. We'll set it to, you can do lock screen, home screen, set both. Setting wallpaper. There we go. So that for me makes my day. I hope it's made your day. If it has, let me know in the comments, your color scheme, if you're using these icons, what you think of it. Share the video with a friend. It takes a little while to do, but we've all got a little bit of time on our hands, so why not make our iPads look lovely? Thanks very much for choosing my video, and please stay safe.